Oh, what's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another, well, kind of an unboxing because I did an unboxing and the video was not like I liked it to be, which is a shame because, well, sometimes you just want things to be right the first time and they're not, and then you have to go back and do it again. Well, problem is I already opened it and I'm not putting it all back to do the unboxing. So let's just get into the quickness of the quickie. First, old phone. Let's talk about the old phone. The old phone. LG G4. Good phone. I like this phone. I did. I really like this phone. Well, let's go ahead and I'll tell you why I'm upgrading. First problem. This phone just started to not be able to keep up with stuff. It was starting to lag. You could just see it. It would just lock up and then catch up and then I don't know if it was what I had on the phone or whatever. It would do it. Second issue. Heating. This thing would get hot. Like super hot. Like hot. Like I would literally be playing a game or having to do an update, and it gets so hot I literally have to put it down. Like you've got to turn off the game or finish the update, and I'm not touching it for 5-10 minutes because it would get too hot. It would get hot to the touch. Like not burn your hand hot, but hot. Like you knew you had something hot in your hand. Um, it's I don't know. Maybe it's my phone. Maybe it was just this phone, but for it was enough to annoy the crap out of me and say it's time to upgrade. So I did. Second thing from the heat is that when I was in Atlantic City last year, it shut itself down. I have Skype running. You all know my fiance lives in the Philippines, and I Skype her from Atlantic City to show her Atlantic City, and I kept having to reboot my phone would shut down. I had to turn it back on, call her again. Then it would keep doing that, which made it almost impossible for us to enjoy a Skype conversation off via, you know, from Atlantic City, so she couldn't really see Atlantic City. I had to kind of do a quick couple minutes and then my phone would just shut down. We have to go inside for a little bit and do something and then call her back, and it's really kind of annoying. So I kind of want something that's gonna be a little bit more reliable when I'm doing stuff like this. Um, so yeah, the heating, the lag, that kind of drove me nuts. And I thought about upgrading a while ago or getting the phone checked, and I just really get the phone checked. Just decided I'm just gonna get a new phone. When I see a phone that catches my attention, that's what I'm gonna get. So I decided to upgrade. Well, let's go with the good of the phone before you guys flip shit and say, "Oh, you're talking bad about the LG." Well, the phone itself, physically, there's things in this phone I love. The camera is an amazing camera. I recommend if you need a camera phone, this is a good phone to get. The letter back, that was an amazing touch. LG, that was amazing. I love this. After a while, you may need to replace them because the corners are seeing a little bit of wear and tear, but it's fine, whatever. I don't know if it's from just getting wet or whatever, but you can kind of see spots from sticking in my pocket off and on. The I love this back button. Never had an LG phone. I love this back power button. I love the volume rocker back here. That was personal preferences, whatever. One thing I can tell you about this phone is I have dropped the fuck out of this phone without a case. I've been about 6 months without a case, and the screen is still intact. You can see a couple of marks around the edges if you look closely, but the screen is still intact. Like there's not a crack on the screen anywhere. I've dropped off counters, dropped in bathrooms, dropped in the freaking road, no cracks. My Galaxy S4, I dropped once, and the screen went right across the bottom. It's like fuck, you know. So I had to sell it as is. I literally was in the process of getting ready, like a month away from upgrade. Like, so I was like, God damn it. So I've dropped the crap out of this thing, and it has held up remarkably well. So if you want something that's relatively durable, which was probably like one of the best things about this phone as long as I've had it, was the durability of it. Love the durability. This is a really well built phone, like an amazingly built phone. So anyway, that's the phone I'm getting rid of. Now let's get to the phone that I actually have in hand. I'm going to show you guys what you get. The upgrade came today. The upgrade. Oh, the upgrade. You want to see? Well, you know this black box. I know you know this black box because everybody's been talking about the black box because it's a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Yes, I went with the S7 Edge. Yes, I jumped on that bandwagon. No, I didn't really jump on the bandwagon. I had the S4 and I loved the S4. The S5 didn't. I wasn't an upgrade when the S5 came out. The S6 took away a lot of things that I enjoyed from the S4. Two things that this thing has, two it doesn't have. I'll just pop this back cover off my LG, which is why I went to the LG. Is replaceable battery, and with the promo at the time you got a second battery, so I had a second battery always charged, and the micro SD slot, which was two features that I was like I must have 3,000 milliamp battery on the LG phone, and I still replace that battery all the time. And I don't know if that was because of the heating thing or whatever, but I replaced that battery a lot. I literally would keep both batteries on me at all times. The S7, on the other hand, has a 3,600 milliamp battery. And I did get an India Silver that everybody keeps talking about. And unfortunately, it was the color I actually really liked. I didn't really want black this time. I'm not a fan of gold. Never really been a fan of gold. Everything I have is black or silver. But the silver is where I went. This thing is... I know it has the plastic on it, but if the plastic's any sign of the phone itself, this thing's going to be slick as hell. So I'm waiting for my cases to come in before I start carrying it on me physically. I'll do the update and everything, get it up and running. Once I get everything off this phone, I got fiance visa stuff I have to get off this phone before I can officially upgrade to this phone. So, I'm excited. 32 gigs, 5.5 inch screen, edges, and I'll show you something. This is what I really like. So this, you can see, well, it'd be nice if I actually could like show you guys without actually taking off the camera. But you can see I can actually get my thumb all the way across with bending, right? This one not so much. I can get like my thumb tip to the edge. So I don't know if it's because this one's more squared off and this one has the edges or what it is, but it's like literally the same size screen. I think it is. It's close. But in the both built really thick. This phone is thick, and that's what I like. I like to have something that feels like I have something bulky in my hand. I like to feel it in my hand. Like I don't want this little paper shit that other companies are going with. I want something that feels like I have a real thing in my hand. So this is good. I like the thickness of this. It's really thick. I love thickness. Thickness is where it's at. Anyway, so as you can see on this phone, you have your micro SD slot and your microphone up there. You have your volume rockers on the side. Oh, that feels kind of weird. They're really like thin. I mean, you know they're there because they're like stand out. Same with the power button on the other side, right there. And you have your home button and your fingerprint reader down at the bottom. And nothing really stands out. Besides these buttons, this is like almost pretty much smooth as can be. Along with the camera, which is minimal bumpage. It's like an A cup when the S6 was like a D cup. So that's the S7 Edge phone itself. So and then you can see your headphone jack, your USB port, and your speaker, which I haven't really heard much great about the speaker on this phone, which is kind of downfall. But I don't really listen. I don't really keep sound on my phone. Usually when I'm like listening to my phone, it's rare that I actually, maybe when I'm taking a shit, I have the speaker on. But normally I use headphones for everything, or I just connect it wirelessly to my internet, and like if I'm watching YouTube and I tell, hey, play this on my YouTube channel, So that's that. Anyway, so what did you get in the box? So here's the box. You can see it's a nice fancy box. This is the black box itself is ribbed for her pleasure, and this is nice and like smooth. So there you go, boom, the box, and it opens all fancily like this, and you see there's nothing in it because I didn't get. No, I'm just kidding. I think I got everything. I got stuff. So this is your tool to get out the micro SD slot, micro SD holder, and the SIM card. And if you're wondering what's actually in here, because I'll probably rarely ever look at, boom, all your manuals and stuff is right in there, which I'll pull out later. I'm not worried about that right now. Also, you have your adaptive fast charging branded USB charger. You have your micro USB to USB charger. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know when I'd actually use this. And you have your USB to micro USB cable. So, and then you have the headphones, which come in a nice little plastic case. They're white. I kind of was hoping they were that purple it looks like, because it looks like this. Looks like, oh, they're purple. Now they're white. They're white can be. See? Woohoo. But I like this. I like this little case. Wrap them up, stick this shit in your pocket. They don't get tangled. They're already there. Good to go. Good to go. So, I'm excited to use this phone. I have to get stuff put in it. I have to get stuff transferred off the old phone, go to the new phone, and I'll be overly excited to actually use it. Yay! But that being said, without actually being able to use it yet, I can't give you an opinion of the phone. I just think this phone looks cool, and from what I've read, it's a really good phone. This phone was great, but it had its flaws. Every phone has its flaws. The flaws on the LG G4 is too much for me to get over. So it's time to upgrade via jump. So I ended up jumping. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching my video. Sorry, I don't have all fancy graphics. Woo! But you guys know exactly what I am. I'm to the point, and I just gotta give you my opinion. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So anyway, I will see you all next time. And when I actually use the phone, I may give you some insight on what I think about the phone, but it probably will be till later. Like I really don't want to use it much until I get actual case in hand. So anyway, I'll see you all next time. Take it easy. Have a good one. Peace.